Thank you very much. My name is Béla Németh. I am working at a Hungarian-Austrian railway company. As we are a Hungarian-Austrian company, so we speak mostly German. So my English is very poor, but I hope you can understand me. At first, I would like you show some slides about our company. You can say our company is an old company. In the next year, it will be 150 years old. On this slide, you can see our strategic position in the middle of East-West and North-South. We work on the west part of Hungary and on the east part of Austria. Our lines belong to 3 rail freight corridors. It is very good for us, but of course on this line, on these corridors, running not only freight trains, but passenger trains too. GYSEV is owned by the Hungarian and the Austrian state, and in 6% the company is travel. We have a lot of subsidiaries, and you can see not only in Hungary, but in Romania too. And now about the linking of rail and cycle. On our lines, we have 75 stations and stops, and 36 of it has P&R parking for 632 cars and 55 B&R for 2,102 cycle. Our headquarters is in Sopron, so I start it with the station in Sopron, where you can see in this station we have 2 B&R, and we have a bus stop, we have a train station, we have e-charging, and it is no problem in this station. We have enough parking for cycling. The other big station is station Szombathely, where we have B&R and P&R too, but we have a lot of problem, because on this station more 100 passengers use the parking facility. It was enough lately, so we have built new places. You can see the old and the new parking, and you can see that it is new. A lot of people have had a problem with it, because they don't know that this new is open. We have a new concept for Szombathely, together with the city, and on the square in front of station, we will a new bus station, new B&R, new P&R, and you can see a lot of people can in the next year this parking and bus station. We can build. We hope we can together with city money to this new work. Station GYSEV is a little station, but it would be a real intermodal station. You can see we build a new barrier-free platform, and on the left and right side can the bus and the train train stand, and it makes the transfer easier for the traveler. Or plan, we can in the next year this station rebuild. And you can in the next pictures any infrastructure developments in station Fertőszemmiklós, a new barrier-free platform, a new B&R, and you can see that this build we started in the last month, and I hope end of this month we can finish it. Near Szombathely we have a train stop. A lot of people parking here with cycle, so we build a new B&R parking, and you can see about new parking can we here build. This picture made in the last week, and I hope end of this week we finished this work too. The other train stop near Szombathely is Sarköves kút Vassorány. Near of the barrier-free platform, we build a new parking for 30 cycle. We started this work the last week too, and I asked my colleagues this work finished next week too. So you can see a lot of idea we have till now, and I hope in the next years can we ask my traveler where is enough this B plus R and the parking, and if we see somewhere it isn't enough, then we are open a new parking to build. We have good contact with the cities, and we can together new parking built in the next month or in the next years. And I hope not only in the big station, but on the little stops too. This is the end of my presentation. If you have any question, I can help. But sorry, and I have another meeting soon with the Hungarian ministry. Because on autumn meeting shall I go soon. On this new meeting, fortunately, I can speak Hungarian. But you have any question, I have no 10 or 12 minutes, I can answer your question.
Thank you, Béla. If you could just, I would see some complementing words. I think this presentation was quite informative, and we have elaborated a description of this good practice, and we shared with the participants of this meeting. And in addition, what I would like to say is that GYSEV, since basically in the last 10-15 years, has completely modernized its lines in West Transdanubia, that is our region. And we have a north-south shape. Our region is a north-south shape, and Béla showed a map about this. And there is heavy commuting all along this north-south axis. And what the train company did with it is its investment, that it made this commuting by train very attractive. So all the train lines are electrified now. As you saw, the rolling stock is modernized. There is Wi-Fi access on all of these trains, and with the installation of parking and ride and bike and ride facilities, even the smallest stations and train stops are accessible with bicycle. So people go to the train station on bicycle, even in villages or small cities. They leave their bicycles there and go to the city, to the next city for working. They pick up their bicycle, the second bicycle in the bigger cities, B+R station, and go to the factory or to their workplace. This is very common. And actually there is a more or less regular monitoring of passenger behaviors as well at the stations, and also with the ticket sales. And you could see in the presentation of Béla that there are the smaller stations. The capacity is 20 to 40 of these stops, and then at the bigger cities, which are of 60 and 70,000 to 70,000 inhabitants, these are several hundred places that are all busy. So it's a highly popular service of a train company. And in terms of how they did it, actually in the mainstream transport development, regional development fund or cohesion fund funded projects, these elements were built in from the beginning. And since then, it's a continuous effort of this train company to build in multimodality related elements into their investment projects. Béla, correct me if I'm telling something wrong, but this is I think what can be learned from that this continuous effort and dedication of attention towards people arriving to the train station or leaving the train station on bicycle is an important element of the approach of this train company.
It is.
Sorry, Béla, there is some number that how many people have, how many passengers did you have as an increase or in addition because of this cycling investments of yours?
How many?
How many more passengers did you get since you have this B+R installations or your own stations?
Daily in Sopron about 50, 80 people. In Szombathely over 100 people use this parking. But isn't important, together with you, with the company Westpannon, we made a study how can we a cycle lane system build along all lines. This study is very interesting, very good. I don't know who can this system to build. It is a good idea, but we don't find a company who can this system make.
Yeah, bike sharing system.
Bike sharing, yes, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.